Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Impactful Gems. And for those of you all who are new, welcome to my channel where I keep it real here, talk about various topics in the hopes that my experiences or other people's experiences that I may interview or mention can help you in some way to become the better version of yourself. Life experiences, different, I give gems, title Impactful Gems, but I give gems sometimes, which are quotes or something, statements to enhance your life and something that hopefully will empower you to be better and different things to think about. So today, I want to talk about relationships. Yes. I want to talk about relationships out here in these streets. Okay. I want to really address today, I'm going to focus on dealing with insecure people. Yes. Dealing with insecurities. That is what the main topic is going to be about. Oh boy. So I want to talk about this subject of being insecure, and how it can really affect a relationship. You know, when a person is insecure, I took notes as I usually do. Um, it really can affect a relationship, okay, when dating or getting to know someone. And it can affect it in a lot of ways. So, one of the things I want to talk about starting out is watch. So, you know how when you're getting to know someone and, hopefully they're on their good behavior when you first meet them, they're doing some love bombing. I'll talk about that at some point in one of my videos. That's a whole topic in itself. But you want to watch the verbiage. Pay very close attention about listen to what people are saying. Really pay attention because you can pick up on insecurities pretty quickly if you listen to the verbiage. It's something that's really important to pay attention to is the verbiage that people use. And so if you all who are new here, I like to give examples. Those of you who have watched my channel before, examples are very good because people can relate to them. People who are insecure have a lot of times very low self-esteem. Okay. And so they have a hard time. They have a hard time a lot of times accepting your accomplishments. So you could just be having a regular, just a conversation and just talking, dialoguing back and forth. And if you notice or if you hear them say things where they're downplaying your accomplishments, that's a red flag. Absolutely. That's a red flag. Yeah. And you could tell if you listen closely, you could tell when somebody's insecure just by the verbiage that they use. So pay very close attention. If you see them downplaying your accomplishments, you could just say something like, I don't know, I got an A in class. I don't know. Um, or I'm sorry, something fell on the floor. My pen fell on the floor, but it'll be okay. So just watch them downplaying your accomplishments. And along with the downplaying of your accomplishments, watch out for that jealous spirit too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you see jealousy, run. Put on your Nikes, run. I'm not even kidding right now. Get out expeditiously. because that ain't gonna end well. That jealousy, when you see that rising up, that's a problem. That's a problem. Don't try to make the red flag green. It's red. Get out. Okay. I'm telling y'all, don't ask me how I know. Okay. Yes. All right. So yeah, get out expeditiously. The insecure part, it really, they do a lot of projecting also. When someone is insecure, and I talked about this before about projecting. I believe it may have been in my last video where I talked about projecting, where someone will take their insecurity and they will project it on you. And you're like, wait a minute, what's happening right now? Watch that projecting part. And remember, most people who project their issues onto you, they haven't dealt with their own issues. And guess what? I'm going to give you some advice right here. You put it right back on them. That's what I do, and it works every time. No, no, no. No, sir. I didn't say that. That's your problem. That's not my problem. Don't let that sit. You know, sometimes we let stuff sit. We just let it sit. No, no, no. You gotta talk back. Come on now. Don't come on, y'all. Don't let nobody talk to you crazy. No. What are we doing? Let's stop it. Stop letting just people say anything to you. You are not a garbage can up in here. So yeah, I'm passionate about it because listen, I've been there. I've been through a lot. Okay. So yeah, I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about relationships and people being mistreated and talked to crazy. And yeah, one day y'all hear little bits and pieces of my story. One day y'all probably hear all of it, but at some point. But yeah, watch the verbiage. Watch the verbiage. Another thing, another thing insecure people will do a lot of times, they'll twist your words. They'll twist your words. You say one thing and they'll say something that you know you didn't say. Check it quickly. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You just made that up. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that. Yes. Yes. That insecure part. Now, if you want to stay with somebody that's insecure, go for it. I personally don't think it's a good idea, but that's just my opinion. Um, that competition part. What are we doing? Is this a game? Are we 12? What are we doing? Yeah. What is this a game? Are we playing a game? Okay. Yeah, something to think about. Because what end up happening is I, I do not want to be in a situation where I feel like I'm in competition all the time. So not good. So I'm just that's just a suggestion. And when you're dealing with someone that's insecure, they really have a hard time, first of all, accepting responsibility because why would they? Right? Because it's gonna make them feel worse. Because if they're already insecure, they're gonna feel really bad. They already feel bad, so they're gonna feel worse. So yes, I that that the red flag of insecurity is something you really should pay attention to. And that's what I just wanted to get on here and talk about today, that insecurity part. It can become a very big problem in a relationship, a very big problem. And yeah, I wanted to talk about, oh, and of course, I mean, I'm just throwing this in here, but don't tolerate any disrespect in any form, any form. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother video in itself. But don't tolerate any type of disrespect. Watch this too. The insecurity part, a lot of times the insecure part, a lot of times it'll come out as being a very childlike type of behavior. Kind of like you could be dealing with somebody that's 50 something, but they act like they're like 12. Yeah. A lot of times it's masked. It's masked and it'll come out as a childlike behavior. Okay. Y'all can stay in that situation if y'all want to. No, sorry, Bob. I'm not doing it. The other thing too is it was something else that goes along with the childlike behavior. Oh, I forgot what it was. And I didn't write it down. It'll come back to me in a second. But yeah, watch that childlike behavior. You know, it's strange. It's like check it, address it, see if you want to. I don't know. This is the one point I did want to make. Definitely about staying in relationships. Listen, if y'all want to take on projects, go for it. I can't do no more projects. Y'all know how many? Okay, I've had some projects in my life. I don't want a project. No, thank you. I'm not 25. Okay, I don't want a project. So yes, we have issues. Everybody has some issues that maybe they haven't dealt with. Okay, I understand that. But if it's a project where I'm not doing build a bear, I'm not. And I would recommend, it's some things that, you can help someone with. But if y'all have been to, y'all seen a build a bear, they have them in the malls. Yeah, I don't want a project. No, thank you. Um, it's, I have had some projects and it didn't go well. And the project ended up being a disaster zone. Y'all ever seen how like the demolition, how they tear down a building? That's how the project ended up. Okay. So yeah, no more projects for me. No, sorry, Bob. I'm not doing it. Okay. Um, and I just really just want to encourage you all. Watch the insecure person and because it could end up being a very first of all, it's a waste of time because especially if they they don't take responsibility, because that means they have to look in the mirror, right? And they're gonna feel really bad because they already feel bad. Oh, thank you. I knew it was gonna come back. Overcompensate. They overcompensate. Yes, yes. Insecure people overcompensate. And so watch out for that behavior too. When they try to make it seem like they got it all together and they don't I could go, it's so many ways I can go in that area. But I'm not. Well, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna do it. Y'all ever seen short people? No offense to short people, but short men. I'm not saying every short man. Please don't beat me up in the comments. I'm saying some. SOME. Some short men, they overcompensate where they'll get the big trucks, and there's nothing wrong with a short man driving a truck. Just hear me out. I'm talking about the verbiage and the behavior. A lot of times, sometimes they overcompensate. And that's all I'm going to say about that issue. Just take note of that. If you want to, if you don't, that's fine. I've just seen overcompensation in certain areas. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so watch out for the insecurities, the insecure people. Um, watch out for all the behaviors that come with it, the jealousy, the the envy, the overcompensation, the downplaying your successes. Those are just a few. But just want to encourage you all. Don't let nobody talk to you crazy. You're not a garbage can. If you are in a situation where you feel discarded or you're dealing with the insecure person, you could take whatever you will from this video. Hopefully it helps somebody. I know it's not for everybody, but it's for somebody. All right. So that's what I want to get on here and talk about today. Insecure people in relationships and the unhealthy, yeah, the unhealthy component of that. All right, this is my gym, y'all. I saw this gym. I did steal this gym. I don't know who said it. I saw it somewhere, but yeah, it was funny to me. I said, "Oh, I never heard that." So this is my gem for today, and this goes with the verbiage of people, the way they speak to you, and the way they talk to you, right? So the gem for today is if you let some people slide, they'll want to ice skate. Ah, that is funny to me. What? You know how you'll say, "Oh, you let that slide." No, no. You let some people slide, they'll want to ice skate. I like that. I don't know if y'all like that, but I like it. Yeah, I like that. So don't let these behaviors slide. No, nip them in the bud. And and remember, the longer you stay in a situation, a lot of times the harder it is to leave them. Okay, for various reasons. All right, which I'm not even gonna get into, but yeah. So keep that in mind. Watch the insecure behaviors, the verbiage, and I just hopefully this encouraged somebody. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.